Fuck you mean? If you want to get in these positions, you got to do X, Y, and Z. I got to destroy you morally. I got to destroy you spiritually. I got to destroy you mentally. You know. You know how many even let's stick to feminism from an aspect of women. Just women, not even including the aspect of trying to rock with men. How many women have been in job positions where they said, I know she slept her way to the top. Whoa. Whoa. Y'all supposed to be a sisterhood, and even that's limited as a whole, because feminism don't show up at all times because that equality ain't there. Their equality was about being equal to men, not being equal to each other. They still gonna stand supreme over each other if they have that ability to do so. And the hierarchy is always gonna be the white women gonna be standing over the women of color. Peep this shit, yo. When the shit popped off in Waffle House and those 3 cops pulled shorty titties out, there was no outrage for that. There was no hashtag Me Too for that shit from them. But yeah, y'all always want to run a shuffle foot and motherfucking jump on a bandwagon every time some shit. Oh, because no. They're not. No, they're playing y'all. They're playing y'all. They're using their toxic femininity. This is where it gets fucked up. They're using their toxic femininity to exploit your healthy femininity. And then using their healthy femininity to attack the toxic femininity in men. They're no different from the men that they're trying to be like. Do you see what equality does to you? They know, okay, look, white men don't like no women. But at least let me fuck with you. If I do what you do, then you feel me? Like, this is the physical manifestation of the shit. What old buddy wife have on a jacket? I don't care about this, do you? That's some bullshit. That's toxic femininity though. It stirred up the emotions. Everybody's upset and mad. Rationale, masculinity, didn't give a fuck about it. It's like, yo, I knew that's how they are. There's no mystery to that shit. Like, that's them. That's them. You feel what I'm saying? It's in their code. It's in their nature. It's in their DNA. This is what. Like, look, peep this shit. This is something that gets me right. This is, again, a masculine component is intelligence, rationale. Rationalize this real quick. Just rationalize it with me, right? They'll tell you alcoholism is genetic. They'll tell you obesity is genetic, right? They'll tell you drug use is genetic. But how the fuck isn't racism? Think about it. Alcoholism is a lifestyle. Obesity is a lifestyle. Drug use is a lifestyle. Racism is a lifestyle. How the fuck are the first 3 genetically passed down? Oh, you can have a fat gene that makes you fat when you come out. You can be careful, you can have alcohol. Even cancer can be passed down. They're not even telling you that it's the habit that is passed down, but that's different. You feel what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me that all 3 of these things can be passed down genetically, but racism can't? Cuz, come on now. Come on now. Nobody's born racist. Contrary to popular belief, if that's the case, if alcoholism and all this other shit can be passed down genetically, so the fuck can racism, cuz. Don't misunderstand that shit. And if racism can't be, then you have to, by default, rationalize that these other things can't be, and they are fucking choices. They are fucking choices based off of habit. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. I don't know. I was going to say fork or some shit, but I don't know. But they are choices created by habit. So now, this is why masculinity is important. So now, you rationalize that. So now the emotionality, the feminine component now has to decide which detail you're going to go with. You feel what I'm saying? Your intuition now has to decide which detail you're going to go with. Is racism really passed down genetically? And if racism is passed down genetically, then okay, I can co-sign and say alcoholism and obesity and all these other things are passed down genetically as well. But racism has to be in it too. But then it's like, no, nobody's born racist. Then nobody can be born an alcoholic. Nobody can be born on these other things. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you just got to think about it. You feel what I'm saying? But this is why toxic femininity is important, because this is why it's important to understand that there's no masculinity, but there's toxic femininity. Simply because in this realm of when it is happening, you feel what I'm saying? In this realm and when it is happening, it's causing confusion because there's an attack between the healthy and then the toxic. That's where the battle is.